All right, guys. So today we're going to be doing a short reading, part of our short stories unit. If you can just read the do now, you can read the class goals, and then answer the questions on your whiteboard.
Okay.
Awesome. I'm just going to pass out our reading for today, Citizen Carmen, as you do the do now on your whiteboard. Do you know on your whiteboard?
Okay. So what was the now? I can't see.
Yeah, so the first one, Ariane, says, I think learning a new language in a new place would be. Yeah. You need another marker? Here, try this one. Hi, Mr. Harrison. Hi, London. Good job. It seems like people are finishing up the do now. All right, as people are finishing up. So let's see, Anna, what did you say for the first one?
In my opinion, learning a new thing will be hard because I want to get used to it.
Right, learning a new language kind of overwhelming and hard. How about you, Elijah? What did you put? It would be fun and cool. So I guess Elijah likes the challenge. I think it would be really, really stressful personally, like to not know what's going on and not know necessarily what the culture is like. Aria?
I think it will be pretty hard if you study. It will be good since you can hear people what are they saying if you're in a different country.
Nice, definitely.
There's like
a
a
picture.
translate. There's a thing like they say something like in like different languages.
Thank you, Lyndon. You're welcome. All right. And then for the second one, describe a time when you were new to a situation. How did you feel? So, Bryn, how did you feel?
I feel scared.
You felt scared. And what did you do when you felt scared?
I forgot something more important.
You want to phone a friend?
Well, I was riding a roller coaster, so I just closed my eyes the whole time.
Okay, you were riding a roller coaster, so you closed your eyes all the time. I can relate to that. How about you, Ariana?
Talking to people.
Talking to people. Oh, that's interesting. So how did you feel when you were new to that situation of talking to people?
Shy.
Nervous and shy? I like those responses. I think I felt like that too. When I was like new to a school. I remember I started a new school when I was right through middle school. Alrighty. So now, we're going to move into our story of the day. You guys all have it. Citizen Carmen. Okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to pop as we go and answer the questions, and then we have a little paragraph to write at the end. Okay? So, let's look at the title. Citizen Carmen. Who knows what a citizen is? Anybody? Anyone tell me what they think it means? Anna?
It's like a person that, like, has like the rights to live in somewhere.
Good. It's a person that has the rights to live somewhere. So you guys are all citizens of the United States. Are any of you citizens of another country as well? Ariam, where are you a citizen?
Yeah, me too.
Bangladesh. Me and
Are you from Bangladesh also?
Yeah.
So you have, it's called dual citizenship. That's really, really cool. It means you were born there, so you're a citizen. And you're also probably a citizen here or on your way, depending on how long you've been here. All right, so let's look at this picture. How does it look like our girl is feeling right here? Her face. Bryn? Sad. Yeah. How about you, Arya?
Nervous?
Nervous? Elijah?
Nervous.
Embarrassed? Okay, those are all great predictions.
She probably knew.
Yeah, she might be new. I love that prediction. It does look kind of like she's wearing pajamas. Lucky her. All right, so let's start reading. So,
You didn't give me one, by the way.
oh my goodness, I'm a terrible, terrible person. There you go. Thank you, Elijah. All right. So, paragraph 1. Carmen walked up to the silver water fountain in the hallway. Her hands damp and her mouth as dry as an empty well. A new school day stretched before her, and Carmen had butterflies in her stomach again. Maybe a cool sip of water would help. Okay, so pop 1. What do we know about Carmen so far? Elijah?
She's not feeling well.
She's what? She's not feeling well. Okay. You think she's sick?
Wait, we could write the pop on the
Yeah, we're gonna write the pops down. Aria?
She was walking and she was getting a water fountain, and then she had went to a new school, and then she had butterflies.
Yeah, do you guys know what it means to have butterflies in your stomach? Enough?
I feel nervous.
Good.
I
Okay.
had those things.
So I learned, and remember, you can write pops in your own words too, but you have to have something written. I learned that Carmen is new at school. And is nervous. Awesome. Okay. When you're done writing in your pop, I'll take a lap around the classroom, and then you can try answering that multiple choice question that's right there. So Carmen's mouth is as dry as an empty well. What's that an example of? An exaggeration, a simile, rhyming, or alliteration?
I don't know.
Okay. Take your best educated guess, or if you know the answer, we'll talk about it in a second. Alright, it looks like most people answered the question. Alright, Elijah, what did you say it was? Awesome. He said it's a simile, as dry as an empty well. So can you tell me what a simile is? Do you know? You don't know how to explain it. Does anybody know what a simile is?
But I think it's exaggeration because, I think that it means like tired.
Oh, okay. So you're saying that because it couldn't actually be as dry as an empty well. Okay.
Yeah.
So I think that's the second best answer, but Elijah was write that it is a simile. So a simile is going to be whenever we compare two things and we use like or as. Okay? So if I say Elijah is as scary as a bear, I'd be, right? Crazy. I'd be comparing Elijah to a bear, and I'm using the word as, so it's a simile, okay? So saying it's as dry as an empty well, I'm saying that her mouth is as dry as a well. Comparing, okay?
Yeah.
All right, let's keep reading. All right, the next chunk we'll do is paragraphs 2 through 4. So, she tucked her curls behind her ears and bent to reach the chilly trickle when out of the corner of her eye, Carmen saw an older girl walking her way. The girl wore a bright orange belt with a silver patch that said School Patrol. "What are you doing in the hall?" the patrol girl scolded Carmen. "The lake bell is about to ring." Wow, she doesn't seem very nice. Carmen searched her brain for the right words in English. She wanted to explain she had permission from Miss Smith to get a drink of water, but she knew even if the words came to her lips, she could not make them sound as crisp as the American girls. The fear left her speechless. It was as if all her smart brain cells went to sleep every time she walked into her new school in the United States. So what do we now know about Carmen? Aria?
She tucked her curls up more in her ears.
Okay. Bryn?
She speaks a language.
Good. She speaks another language. Aria?
And the girl was being mean to her, the green dress girl.
Right. So the hall guard was not being very nice to her.
The what?
She speaks Spanish. Yeah, it's like kind of like Miss McGee.
So we can learn that she wasn't born here, or like you shouldn't know how to
She's
speak
a
the
guard?
language yet.
Yeah, so she's new to the school, and she came from somewhere where she didn't know English, where that wasn't the primary language. Aria?
She's a guard?
Okay, yeah. So what happened here, Aria, is the hall guard
Oh.
came up to Carmen, who was at the drinking fountain, and says, "What are you doing in the hall? Why are you here?"
Oh, I thought it was like a kid's student.
And Carmen doesn't know how to respond very well in English, so wants to help me out with like writing a pop. Anyone? Elijah? So pop 2 through 4. What did I learn? Elijah? Good. I learned that the hall guard. Okay. The hall guard was rude.
Not really, but like she's
Yeah,
just asking him a question.
Yeah. Was
Her, not asking her.
was rude to Carmen. And what did we learn about Carmen?
Like she can't respond.
Right.
She's new to the world now?
She's new to the country.
She's new to the country, where is she at?
I learned that the hall guard was rude to Carmen and that
She's just
Carmen doesn't know much English. Good job. What'd you say? Yeah, it is sort of it's a name that it is a Spanish name, Carmen. So that's a good guess to guess that she might speak another language. You don't necessarily know she's from a different place though. Nice hops. Alright, so we can keep continuing on. And I'm gonna do 5 to 10. I don't speak good English. I am a Cuban girl, Carmen said slowly. The girl stared at Carmen as if she was wondering how anyone could go to this school and not speak English. You're going to be in trouble if you don't get to class on time, the girl said, pointing her indum's finger at Carmen. Carmen dreamed of a day that she would open her mouth and the English words would flow in beautiful musical tones. So she's thinking, oh my goodness, I can't wait till I can speak English really well. But every day in school, she was reminded that she didn't speak English well yet. Most of all, she dreaded reading aloud in class. Carmen, please read from the board, Miss Smith had asked yesterday. Carmen started to sweat, bite her lip, tap her foot. So what are these signs of if she's sweating and biting her lip, tapping her foot? Ariane?
She was nervous because she didn't speak English really well.
Good. So let's
And
see.
I'm gonna make fun of her.
Top 5 through 10. What did we learn? Enough. You want to help us out with writing a poem?
Yes, sir.
So I learned.
We learned that Carmen is out of class, and she, like, you know, every day she has like a hard time speaking in class and reading.
Mm-hmm. So I learned that Carmen gets nervous.
It's nervous when she get call out.
Yeah, nervous when she gets called on. Good job, guys. She gets called on in class. Awesome, Elijah. You guys are doing a fantastic job. Giving you a bunch of dojos at the end. So how is Carmen feeling? Let's answer this multiple choice question. Is she nervous, angry, confident, excited?
Nervous.
What did you say? Yeah, sure. Of course. All right, so what did we say for this? How is Carmen feeling? Bren, I think it's definitely your turn. Good, she's feeling nervous, and we kind of talked about that. All right, are we all at a point where I can erase these pops to do more?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Now we're going to do pops 11 through 14. Shashir, chicken, she read, squeezing her eyes shut from the effort. Sheet of paper, she heard herself say. Her classmates broke out in giggles. Even the other Cuban students, so now we know she's from Cuba, laughed. They had been in the United States longer, and they spoke better English. Carmen always practiced her English at home, but when she had to speak in public, she became so nervous that she couldn't get those SH and CH sounds right. It was embarrassing being the only fourth grader who was afraid to read from Miss Smith's blackboard. All right, so what did we learn here? Top 11 to 14, Aria?
So like she got called on, and then the cube other people are like they like are cube like they speak better English than her, and then she keep learn English, but like when she's in public, she get nervous.
Good, that's such a perfect pop. So I learned that even though Carmen practices at home, practices English at home, she still gets laughed at You're a quick writer. Here's a good grade. All right. Next up. Oh, how Carmen wanted to go home to Cuba, her alligator-shaped island in the Caribbean Sea. She missed her old school, her friends, her teachers, and the soulful sound of Spanish, her parents' language. In Cuba, no one laughed at her because Carmen was the smartest girl in class. Even her English had been good there. Senior Lopez, who had lived for a long time in the United States, gave Carmen English lessons every day. He thought Carmen would make a fine American. He told her so. Carmen, you will love the United States, Senior Lopez had said. You're almost an American, you speak English so well. But now that Carmen was in America, her English didn't sound so good. She didn't want to go back to Miss Smith's class. She wanted to close her eyes and wake up in Spanish at home. All right, so Pop 15 to 18. What did we learn? Aria?
I learned that she missed her old school because she had good English in there, and she missed her teacher, her friends.
Good. So I learned that that's a very good Pop. I learned that Carmen missed her old school. Should I say where she felt comfortable?
Yeah.
And I love that some people are putting the Pops in their own words. It shows you're really understanding the story. Keep reading in paragraph 19. Ring! The bell interrupted Carmen's daydream. The first notes to the song Carmen liked so much crackled over the loudspeakers, and the patrol girl, or color guard, hurried off. Whenever Carmen heard this song at the start of the school day, she forgot about her accent. Even if she didn't know the words, she could enjoy the melody of the violins and hum along. What song do you think she heard over the loudspeaker? Any guesses? Enough?
Star Spangled Banner.
Good. Yes, it's the anthem. So like we have the pledge here in the school song. Some schools play the Star Spangled Banner.
No, please.
Maybe the book class. Or I like my song, so I don't know the rest of it.
So prompt 19 to 20. What did we learn here?
I learned that she sang her favorite song though, but like when the bell rang, like her daydream stopped.
Good.
I learned that Carmen really enjoyed the music that was playing on the loudspeakers.
Good. That Carmen really enjoyed the national anthem. Okay. Nice job. And when you are finished writing in that lovely Pop, you can go on and answer the question on the next page.
We're done with story.
No, there's a little bit more. So this multiple choice question. Why does the music help Carmen forget about her accent? A, the violin was her favorite instrument. B, with music it does not matter what language you speak. C, the song was in Spanish, or D, it let her daydream about her old home in Cuba. So, take a second to choose what you think is the best answer. All right, Brim, what are you thinking? Good. With music, it does not matter what language you speak. I saw that most people agree with Brim. So she's able to forget about the stress of not speaking English because everybody understands violin. So what's up, Ariane?
Yes, D.
All right. Yes. So the correct answer is B.
Huh? I thought you said D.
No, B. You were right.
B and B.
They do sound similar, especially with our masks. All right, going on paragraph 21. With the sound of the late bell, Carmen remembered that the school day was about to begin, and she hurried to her classroom. But Miss Smith stopped Carmen when she rushed into the room. "You must stand in respect whenever you hear this song," Miss Smith whispered, bending down to reach her ear. "It's the national anthem, like we predicted, of the United States." Carmen stood tall at attention. After the song had ended, she told Miss Smith how much she liked it. "Will you teach me the words?" Carmen asked. Although she didn't realize it, Carmen said this pretty good in English. She wasn't thinking about being nervous. Miss Smith smiled sweetly, the way Carmen's favorite teacher did in Cuba. "Of course," Miss Smith said. "I would be happy to teach you the Star Spangled Banner."
The same teacher?
No, it's a different teacher, but than her one in Cuba. But she's feeling like she's treating her nicely, just like her one in Cuba did. Right away, she gave Carmen the first line to learn. "Oh, say, can you see?" Miss Smith said slowly. "Repeat after me. Oh, say, can you see?" Carmen spent all day saying the words until she knew them by heart. Miss Smith was so impressed with her effort that she asked Carmen to stay after school. Day after day, she taught her a new stanza, that's a part of a song, until Carmen had learned the entire song. All right, so what did we learn in this part? Bryn? Good. Do you want to add to that enough?
Yeah, and she also by the end of like how should I say this? She also learned the national anthem pretty quickly and learned to sing it pretty good. Like you said.
Good. Okay, so let's see. I can kind of put those two together because you are both very correct. I learned that Carmen's love for singing made her less nervous. She was
Aing and singing twice.
there is two A's in singing. Less nervous about English. About speaking English. And she learned the whole song quite quickly. What'd you say, Elijah? Yeah. Alright, one last chunk. Let's see what happens. Miss Smith said that Carmen had other talents, a crisp alto voice, and a good ear to catch the melody. "How would you like to join our school chorus, called the Stars and Stripes?" she asked. At first, Carmen was a little scared to sing in English in front of everyone, but she felt lucky to have been picked to sing her favorite American song with the chorus. Carmen especially liked the last line, "The land of the free and the home of the brave." Freedom. That's why Carmen's family had come to live in the United States, her father always said. Now she understands the words whenever she sang the Star-Spangled Banner. Carmen felt proud of becoming an American. "Carmen Gonzalez," said Miss Smith after Carmen's first performance with the Stars and Stripes chorus, "what a fine American citizen you will make." All right, so what happened here? Ariana?
The reason they moved to American
So they moved to America. Do you want to phone a friend?
yeah.
Okay, enough.
The reason they moved to America, as she says, is because, like, you know, the freedom. So that now, like, she understands the song while she's singing.
Okay, and what else did she do in this part?
She also joined the school's,
Chorus.
Yes, chorus. She joined the chorus.
Okay. Elijah, what were you gonna say? Nothing? How do you think Carmen feels at the end of this section?
She feels a lot
I feel a
better.
little bit happy.
She feels better, she feels happy, Brent? Excited? Good.
She feels proud.
She feels proud. I love that. I learned that Carmen feels proud to sing in chorus. And be an American. Really good job, guys. Yeah, that's the end of the story. All right. So now I'm gonna pass out worksheet.
No, we're not done this morning. Did we read this one?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, good. That was the last section. It's okay if you're at the top of the wrong spot. All right. A lot. So our next task is going to be, we're going to write an AQEQEC paragraph like we've been practicing. So let's see. Elijah, can you read us the question that we have to answer? The part and the red.
Carmen was homesick for you because they don't understand what easily is. What brings me to a household to the world? Or she knows
Right, so we need two things that happen that tell us that she feels more like she belongs in the United States. All right, so you guys are gonna try to do this independently because we've been practicing AQEQC paragraphs a lot. So go ahead, and if you don't finish it, then it's our conversation.
What much time we got?
Right now, we have about 3 minutes, and then you can finish it at home. I'm having trouble with the AQEQEC. So what does the A stand for? Yeah. So we're gonna define a sentence that explains just a vague answer to the question. So Carmen feels homesick and freedom because every job, guys. And you can finish this up tonight for homework.